Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Pony 411. This is episode 93 for the week of March 1st. I am your co-host Alca7raz, and with me, as normal, is Nemesis.
We got through February without any major drama.
Surprising, but now that you said that, we're probably going to get a ton for March. Let's hope that doesn't actually happen.
It's been a kind of a thing every year. Every February, some drama pops up.
Yeah.
And this year we didn't get any. Well, anything major.
We didn't get anything major. We got our standard little bits here and there. Anyway, we have another episode. As usual, we got a fair amount of news, and we're going to do a discussion. We're going back into the past once more.
No.
Look at G3, so you don't have to.
That's not what the time machine was built for.
What do they call it? Is this considered gross misuse of your time-traveling abilities?
Possibly.
I think so. I don't think it's worth it. Anyway, we did it, so you don't have to, so that's coming up later. First up, though, we've got the news. If you'd like to follow along, and you should, you can get all of our show notes. They're at pony411.libsyn.com/shownotes. So go there, click the link for this episode, and follow along. In convention news, Katie Cook will be attending Special Edition NYC. It's not a pony convention, but if you're going to that, she will be there. Josh Haber and Charlotte Fullerton will be attending BabsCon.
Even more guests.
Even more guests, yes. Looking like this is going to be like last year.
Yep.
Tons of guests.
All the guests.
All the guests. Didn't they have all the voice actors last year? I can't remember if they had all the voice actors last year.
I think they almost did, but then one canceled last second.
Yeah, I can't remember, but I think they're the closest. You think all the staff in one area. That would be a thing. That would be a thing. Anyway, speaking of BabsCon, they've also announced a bunch of community guests. I'm not going to recite them all, but you can click the link in the show notes I just told you to go to and see them for yourself.
There's a lot.
There's a fair amount, yeah. Michael Dobson and GM Barrow will be attending BronyCon. So, if you're on that side of the states, you can go see them. Everfree Northwest has announced a handful of community guests as well as their con book cover contest. So yeah. There's a bunch of prizes for winning that one, so if you are an artist and want in on that, get in on that. Art. Applications for the cosplay contest at Galacon are now open.
That's in Europe.
Yep, that's the European one. The theme for this year is Best Villain. So.
Well, if we're talking about Friendship is Magic villain, obviously Chrysalis. Obviously.
Or Tyrek. I think someone could pull it off.
No, I think Chrysalis would be better.
She's always a better villain. There's always a lot of Chrysalis stuff. Yeah. Last bit of convention news. For those of you going to the Thailand Pony Convention, Thai PonyCon, they will be showing an exclusive preview of the upcoming Fallout Equestria the Animated Series. So, yeah.
I was only vaguely aware there's even an animated series for Fallout Equestria.
Apparently there is. And there's going to be an exclusive preview in Thailand.
Okay.
In fandom news, ABC Nightline recently had a short about Bronies centered around PonyCon. It was mostly positive.
Yeah, I guess.
It was mostly positive.
Yeah.
So
still the kind of what?
Yeah, the anchor.
The anchor is just going what?
Was a little what, but the actual interviewer was positive about the whole thing. So, Gameloft released a short video showing some of the stuff from the upcoming update to their game.
Yeah, I think it's upcoming still.
I think it's upcoming. Don't know if it's come out yet or not.
Well, it's definitely not out on Android.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. It's the one with the tree.
Tyrek.
And Tyrek and all that sort of stuff.
Yep. Twilight's treehouse is being replaced.
Yeah.
Finally. You guys got to accept it.
That'll be fun if it comes back in some form of importance in Season 5. We're getting supposedly, yeah.
Well, we know we're getting an episode about it, but it doesn't mean it's coming back.
Yeah. That'll be funny, though, if it came back and the Gameloft was like, crap. They just add it back in and make you pay for it. Yeah, that sounds about right. Anyway, moving on. The Overmare Studios has released a video and article detailing the shading system that they're using in the upcoming game. So, if you're into that kind of stuff.
Sounds shady.
No. Anyway, in merchandise news, that odd Applejack Equestria Girls doll we talked about earlier that showed up on Taobao, it has been confirmed to be part of an upcoming McDonald's toy line.
Surprise!
Yep. Images of it and the remaining characters have appeared in their packaging, so we know for sure what they're going to be for.
Yep. McDonald's.
Yep.
Equestria Girls.
McDonald's Equestria Girls.
Fluttershy, Twilight. That's 3 of them.
Yeah. So
I'm
some
not sure
of
if that's all of
ratings.
them.
Well, they always have like
Usually I have like 4.
8,
Not 8.
somewhere between 6 to 8
Somewhere like that, yeah.
items.
But it just depends on the toy line and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But I know for sure 3 is not all of them.
Yeah, 3's not all of them, but some of the remaining ones have. A line of blind bag magnets have appeared from an Italian company called, I'm going to butcher this because it's Italian, Immaginazioni.
Yeah, I think that's right.
Sounds right. These appear to be only available in Italy.
Right now.
So, right now.
They have made ventures outside before, but not very often.
Or if you have friends in Italy.
If you do, well.
Yay.
Magnets!
Magnets, yes.
Stick them to your fridge.
Yep, or computer. Please don't actually do that.
Stick them to your credit cards.
Yes, nothing can go wrong there.
Stick them to your hard drives.
Yeah.
Make sure to rub it one direction constantly.
Yep.
Remember to do that. Rub it one direction.
Just
over
stick it
and
on the
over
top
again.
and turn the hard drive on.
It'll work fine.
Yes, nothing.
Make it
nothing
faster,
bad will
actually.
happen. Oh God! Please don't actually do that. Please don't actually
Don't forget
do
to
that.
delete System 32.
Anyway, moving on. Some more merchandise news. Some new Equestria Girls and Pony towels have appeared at Target. So I guess if you want to rub ponies or Equestria Girls all over yourself, there you go.
Don't do it.
I know someone will.
Oh, no.
I know someone will. Promo for flower pattern brushables has appeared, including ponies and Equestria Girls
Well,
forms.
so what?
Yes, so what? The interesting part here is some of the Equestria Girls models shown in the packaging, including one Queen Chrysalis.
What?
Yes, a Queen Chrysalis Equestria Girls.
Queen Chrysalis?
Interesting.
Could it mean something? Could it
This
mean
could
nothing?
mean something. This might mean absolutely nothing. This is merchandise, after all.
Who knows?
Yes.
It's weird. It's very strange. Flash is a changeling confirmed.
That'll be your vindication, wouldn't it? Doesn't explain
If
the
that
funny
actually
form.
happens, then that would be hilarious.
That would be hilarious. I highly doubt it's going to happen, though.
Who knows?
Highly doubt it.
That date will be awkward.
Yeah. And watch, it turns into a lesson about understanding people's differences, and all turns out to be, he's not evil. And there is actually
That's
a
dumb.
relationship. Well, so is Flash, kinda. So, not too off here. Anyway, keeping on topic, moving on. Comic news. Volume 3 of the Adventures in Friendship series is available for pre-order. This one includes Friends Forever number 3 and microseries number 8 and 9. It is the Celestia and Spike.
Yep.
So, an extended preview of Friends Forever number 14 is available on comicbookresources.com.
And the issue actually should be out shortly after this episode comes out. So
yeah, should be Wednesday.
Finally, because
Yeah.
we were supposed to be on February, and that kind of didn't happen.
Yeah, there's kind of a strike going on, stopping shipments from coming in. Yeah. Anyway, Agnes Garbowska dropped 7 sneak peek videos of the process behind making issue number 30. So, 7 different little videos of her drawing little pieces.
Yeah, Agnes likes to drop a lot of these things.
She does. Brenda Hickey also dropped a couple sneak peeks from an upcoming Friends Forever issue. And Tony Fleeks has also dropped a couple sneak peeks from the upcoming Nightmare Moon's Fiendship is Magic comic. So,
Villainy.
if you like seeing little previews, check them out. They're kind of neat. Adweek has released an article that talks about why the hub failed.
Yeah, it's actually an interesting read.
It is actually interesting read. It gives reason as to
what happened.
What happened, how it started, how the hub came to be, and various reasons as to why it is no longer
a thing.
So, yeah, it is an interesting read. So I would recommend going and checking it out. And in our last bit of news, and we might get a bit spoiler here, because this is season 5. So tune out for a minute or two.
Tune out, Chibi.
Yep. A handful of information about Season 5 was released at PonyCon AU. Some interesting little bits here. Primarily about episode 100. The big
Gasp.
one. Yeah. They have confirmed, as we've known already, it's going to be about background ponies.
Yes.
All background ponies, no main 6.
Yeah, that's the part that was...
that we've known for a little while.
The no main 6 part was the part we didn't know.
Yeah. no one knows about background ponies. We didn't know about that.
We knew that we were kind of, it was weird because like there seemed to be a possibility it wasn't going to be again, and then it was again.
With that one.
It was a weird thing for a while. It's like,
commercial
wait,
thing
is it
that
actually
popped up.
happening or not?
Yeah.
I think it was one of those. It was kind of a confusing wording because they said we're doing something special for episode 100, then they said something about we're going to do an episode about background ponies. It was kind of implied to be the same episode, but people were confused.
Yeah. So yeah, it will be all background ponies.
Interesting.
Yep. Some of the interesting things. Doctor Who's apparently was heavily hinted that he's similar to the actual Doctor Who.
Boo.
Yeah, I knew you'd be upset. I'm not too upset.
Boo.
I actually like Doctor Who.
Your opinion is bad. You should feel bad.
Or maybe your opinion's bad.
No.
I don't feel bad at all, so. But yeah. Apparently, well, since they don't read fan fiction, but apparently they are aware,
Well, yeah.
obviously, of some of the
Gee, I wonder why.
popular things. Apparently, some fan-established background ponies and personalities will be seen.
Mm-hmm.
But not all of them.
Some of them will have entirely new personalities.
So,
I'm willing to bet Library will not be human assessed.
that would be
I'm
funny.
willing to bet that is the case. Well, she
So, yeah.
turns out to be super mellow.
That would be funny.
Fanon's wrecked everywhere.
Wrecking all the fanon. But yeah, so, yeah, that and they're going to try and cram as much as they can, but still keep it fun.
The question is, what about Octavia and Vinyl?
That
Will they hate each other?
would be funny.
Will Octavia be prim and proper? Will Vinyl Scratch be a party animal?
Who knows?
Will Bon be a angry, bitter person?
Yep. That would be funny.
Boney?
Yeah, so sounds really interesting. Can't wait to see it. Some other couple little things that dropped. Mod Pie will be returning in a hearth warming episode.
Yep.
Apparently, we're going to get another one of those.
Yes. Interesting. Probably Pinky's family.
Yes. So
Maybe limestone and marble?
Yeah.
Probably. I would hope.
Inky and Blinky.
Marble and limestone. Just accept what that is.
I know.
Is the thing. Accept it.
So yeah.
Your fanon sucks.
And that's all about season 5. But they did say a little bit more about the pony movie.
Not a lot more.
Not
It's
a lot more. It's pretty much
nothing
stuff
that
we
we can
already know.
couldn't already figure it out,
Yeah.
really.
Reconfirming that it's 100% pony, no EQG. And they're going all out on it. So yeah, basically.
Not just an extended episode.
So yeah, that's the news. So yeah, on to our primary discussion. We, like we mentioned earlier, went back and watched some more G3. We really should stop doing that. It's rather painful.
Doing it again, though.
Oh god, you're going to make me do it again. So yeah, this
It's been
time
2 months. We needed to induce more pain.
we might have forgotten how painful it was. We got to keep reminding ourselves. Isn't that like almost the definition of masochism? I don't know. I don't like to consider myself one, but oh well, seems we're doing it. This week we decided to watch Dancing in the Clouds. So, yeah, this is a G3, not G3.5.
Like, it's episode length, so it's only 19 minutes, not a full,
It's even shorter than episode length.
Well-
Episode length is about 22.
Well, that's if you consider stuff like credits and opening and
Well, with
stuff.
the opening. that's usually
Sometimes
with
I've
the-
seen some shows go down to 19 just because, we got to jam in one more commercial.
Yeah. Well, it's about episode length. A little bit short for an episode length, but around the same
It's
line.
around.
But yeah, basically, Sky Wishes and Twinkle Twirl are...
Don't worry, we don't know who those are either.
I don't know either, but there's some sort of thing going on, and they need to come up with an idea for it. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
So Sky Wishes makes a wish,
yeah.
and they have to catch a kite.
Because that is important somehow.
Apparently that's important. Catch a kite, catch a wish.
Something like that.
Make a wish, catch a... I don't know, something like that. But then they get on a roller coaster, and they end up catching a kite on a roller coaster.
Yeah.
Physics is really weird. Roller coaster's got some issues too. But then they go, oh, we can dance in the clouds. That's what we'll use. Okay. So then they try and learn how to...
Dance.
One of them comes up with... Twinkle Twirl comes up with this dance. It's like dancing in the clouds that emulates the roller coaster. But they're having issues learning it.
Because it's complicated.
Because it's really super freaking complicated. Oh my god. So Sky Wishes really wants to help. So she wishes she can help. And she goes to catch a kite and ends up in a tree. And she sees a rainbow fall thing. So she makes another super special wish, and Starcatcher shows up, which is a fancy Pegasus. So we've actually talked about before in Twinkle Wish Adventure.
Yes. She showed up.
Shows up with a really weird voice, though. And leads her on a magical adventure to Butterfly Island.
Yep.
No clue what happens, because then it just goes off scene and they come back.
They come back and suddenly the wish...
Oh, yeah, because Starcatcher summons butterflies that help them fly, and then they show up and...
They go to the dance.
They go to the dance and makes them all fly on butterflies, and everything
and then an award
happy.
is given, and yay.
Yay. Yeah, that's...
I'm going to say this. It was a largely... It's even more so than any of the other ones. It was largely pointless.
It was... I'm not even certain entirely what was supposed to happen.
Yeah, it's like... Yeah, at least the other ones, at least there was something there as resembling a plot.
Yeah.
This wasn't really here. It was just kind of things happened, and then it was over, and I was just sitting there kind of lost. Like... So dance thing, and they needed to learn how to dance, and butterflies made them dance, and something.
But the dance had nothing to do with the butterflies thing. Was completely different than the dance they were doing, and by the time the butterflies showed up, it looks like they already got the dance figured out.
Yeah, it was interesting.
It was...
Well, interesting is the wrong word.
it was
happened.
Mind-numbing.
It would happen.
It was a thing, but that's pretty much all I can say. Yeah.
I mean, oddly enough, I think the animation is actually better than some of the other ones, oddly enough.
I will actually agree with that. Probably because there was just less to screw up on.
Less money, or less time, so they can spend a little bit more money on it.
Or time.
Per
there was
frame.
also, ratio-wise, there's a lot less to screw up.
Yeah.
There was a lot of repeated animation. There were a fair amount of problems, though.
Yeah, there were problems.
Like the roller coaster. They get, maybe 10 feet away from the top of this one section, then it switches to a close-up view, and it looks like they're going 300 miles an hour across the top in a consistent loop.
Yeah.
Wait,
that was a thing. But yeah, from overall, the animation is a little more lively, even.
A little bit.
Although there's still weird things like weird twitches and stuff.
Weird twitches, characters swapping positions all the time.
And also, they did something weird with the eyes this time. They all had like red dots in them. It's like,
red
what
dots and
is this?
Dual-colored irises.
Yeah, that was also weird too.
Yeah,
especially when you had
iris.
two completely different colors. Like a lot of them was just two different shades of green.
Yeah,
or whatever.
green and like red.
But like one of them had just green and then light green. Another one was blue and then red. And it's like, what?
Yeah.
It honestly made her. Actually, it was more of a pink, but yeah, it made her look like she had pink eye.
Yeah. That was a bit interesting.
Haven't you heard of pink eye?
Yeah, that sucks. Had that before. That sucks.
Oh. It was a largely just kind of meandering, went absolutely nowhere for like 19 minutes, went nowhere, and then just kind of ended.
I don't even think there's a moral here, other than,
no, there really wasn't a moral.
What was the line they were saying about special wishes or
special wishes should be for friends or something?
Yeah,
I don't know.
I
really don't know. Moral: do nice things for your friends. Okay.
Okay. We'll go with that as a moral. It's the only thing I can think of, but it's.
I don't know why you're so obsessed with the morals in these things. They don't have to have morals.
They don't have to, but it almost acts as if it's trying to push a moral.
Not really.
Well,
it's so vapid. I don't think that you can really.
But most of the time, they try and explain a moral or something. So, yeah, this is just. I can't say it's bad, but it's nowhere near as bad as some of the other ones we've watched. It's just what?
Yeah.
It's more meh than anything else,
I guess,
really.
Yeah, it's just kind of there.
It is.
I mean, yeah. Well, look, there's Dash and Pinky again, and once again, yes, Dash is all Rarity-esque. Although she doesn't get as many lines as she did in the previous one, so
but she's still
not a lot of
darlings as she could. God,
not as much.
Not as much, but enough to be horrible.
Oh yeah, when the Pegasus Starcatcher showed up. That whole sequence is just odd. This weird, like, multicolored hidden waterfall that wasn't actually really that hidden, if we're going to be honest.
Everyone knew about it. Yeah, everyone knew about it.
But somehow it's a legend or something.
In Ponyville. Everyone knows where it is, but no one knows where... Wait, what?
That's
a little weird. Well, and then the whole...
When she comes out of this magic waterfall, and then she takes...
Well, that whole scene was just kind of creepy.
Yeah, Sky wishes through, and then we were in the Butterfly Island. It's like, what happened?
Yeah, they don't ever explain that.
They
Show the island and all that sort of stuff, and then they change scenes, and next time you see it again, they're coming out of the waterfall.
Yeah, it's like, there's an island. Okay. It's an island.
That looks like a butterfly.
Yeah. It was like an LSD trip.
Yeah.
Which is fitting considering the multicolored rainbow.
Multicolored rainbow.
It was almost like an LSD trip.
Yeah, and the fact that that Sky Wishes is the only one that's supposed to know about it, and that's why her wishes come true.
Or something.
Yeah.
Except then the end, then there's the dancing. Except now the butterflies come in and carry everyone, and
because that was the wish.
Yeah.
That she made.
And then there was an award, which was never ever even brought up before. And then just all of a sudden, oh yeah, there's an award. Here, you get an award. Gives it to Twinkle Twirl. Here's an award. And Twinkle Twirl gives it to Sky Wishes because.
Yeah. That pretty well sums it up.
And yeah, and I mean, not even doesn't even have any of the voice actors we know. I mean, like we've seen like Kathy Westluck and Tabitha St. Germain pop up in these G3 things before, but not this one.
Kill up, yeah.
Yeah, they didn't pop in this one at all.
Nope. This one we know. That's pretty much all there is to it. There's nothing there. This
is
empty.
like
It's
the really
pointless.
vapid one. This is we're really dipping into the really vapid stuff.
Yeah, it's just a completely pointless episode, really. And yeah, I can call it an episode, not a movie. It's 19 minutes.
Yeah.
It
was a direct-to-DVD special, though, so... It's like all the G3 stuff, so it's one of those...
It's pointless.
Well, no wonder people hate this. I was like, at first, it's like, yeah, this is bad. All these other ones, like, yeah, these are bad. This is bad. This one's also... But this one's just... This is vapid on top of vapid. Like, those other ones were kind of brain dead at times. This one is just super vapid to the point it's like, did you even bother to write a story?
Yeah, those other ones at least had a point to them, or at least tried. There was an attempted story. This one is just nothing.
19 minutes of just...
This is like a filler episode. That's what this is like.
Fat lot of nothing.
Yeah. It's just
I would
not
say
worth
something else, but I like to keep myself censored on this.
Mostly censored.
Yeah.
What are we rated? PG-13? We can get away with, what, one F-bomb per week or something like that and keep our rating?
I'd rather not. I do not want to tempt Apple.
Yeah.
Say that.
That's the one we have to worry about. No one else cares. Just Apple.
Yep. I do not
we're
want
on iTunes. Yeah, it's a thing.
It's not even...
It exists.
It was 19 minutes of my life was wasted.
Basically, yes. I mean, the only way you can even make it fun to watch is to freaking make fun of it during the whole time.
Yeah, we kind of pretty much that's what we did.
Pretty much what we had to do. And that's the only way you can say.
Actually, one scene was just like
when they come out of the waterfall.
Yeah, it's like, what just happened?
Wait a minute.
Because the way one of them looks at the other and talks to the other, it's like
that's like rather
bedroom eyes.
They're giving each other bedroom eyes and talking to each other. What happened on the other side of that waterfall? What did they cut out off scene?
Send help.
Maybe there's a reason we didn't get to see what happened on Butterfly Island.
See, this is what happens. You kind of go a little crazy, and you start making weird stuff up to just at least have something happen.
Yeah.
Just anything.
Anything at all.
At least something vaguely interesting.
So yeah, it exists. Don't watch it.
Don't waste your
time.
Just a waste of time. I mean, it's like even making fun of it doesn't even.
Yeah, it's just
other ones. It's just
bad. It's bad.
Yeah, the other ones are like they kind of become funny just because of how bad that is. This one's just so bland. You cannot really. It's so bad. It's average. Yeah,
it feels like a filler episode. That's it.
Quick, we got to make something.
Yeah. Basically, that's what it feels like.
And then I'm just finding out just how many of these things exist. No wonder.
This one made it to Netflix. How bad are the ones that didn't?
Much that's one like hidden gem out there.
One hit. No, I think that was a G1 movie.
And I remember just a lot of people say G1 in its entire was actually pretty decent.
Yeah.
Overall. So I don't know.
Maybe we should get more of those episodes and watch those instead of G3.
Yeah, probably.
Save our sanity.
Except, well, I don't want to pay for the DVD.
Yeah, just in case.
I don't want to. Well, it was a waste of my money.
Can't be that much money.
It's like $30 or something. I
Oh,
think,
dang.
For like because it's a full series.
Yeah, I guess box sets are more.
Well, it's not a box set. It's just the full series.
Close enough. You know what I mean.
We could watch the second?
You know
one?
what I mean, right?
Ponytails or whatever. That was that second series.
So yeah, that's it. Don't watch it. It's a waste of time.
Dare watch it.
Well, I'm not gonna say don't you dare. I mean, if you want to,
You want
I
to.
guess
It's
it's
a waste of
your
your time.
sanity.
The other ones at least can be entertaining in how bad they are. This one is not even that.
Yeah, it's just nothing. So don't waste your time. Don't even waste your time.
Like we did.
Yeah.
We just wasted your time by talking about it. Ha ha! Gotcha!
He said it, I didn't.
April Fool's came a month early.
That is coming up. Oh boy. Oh boy. Brace yourselves. So yeah, I think that's all we can talk about.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I don't have any fan content.
Yeah.
I don't have any.
Again.
That's 4 weeks in a
Again.
row. You people are disappointing
He's
me.
slacking.
I'm not slacking.
Slacker.
I don't create the
You're a
music.
slacker.
I listen to the music. It's not me slacking. There was a bunch out there that almost made it in, but not quite. So if anyone's slacking, I need more music. Make me some more pony music.
Make him.
Yes, make me some more pony music. Do it all for
What a
me.
demanding jerk.
Yeah. Oh.
Well, I don't actually have a new fanfic. I got caught up in some other things this week.
He's slacking.
I'm not slacking. I'm busy with other things that are very important. If we're going to be honest,
Yeah.
they are important.
Yeah.
You'll find out soon.
You're slacking. You're just slacking.
Anyway, there are a couple updates. One, this was a surprising one out of nowhere. Twilight's First Christmas got an epilogue.
Yes.
It's a really short one. It just kind of explains something that happened at the very end of the first, what was the only chapter.
Yeah.
It's just a quick, I guess, joke. So
Yeah,
read
I'm
it. It's real
I'm
short,
gonna
300
assume it's a
words,
joke.
literally like 300 words.
Literally.
Yeah. So go ahead, read it. It's just a quick joke. It's kind of funny.
Yeah, it was alright. It was kind of amusing.
So of course it just kind of begs a question about what does this mean exactly?
Was Applejack joking, or did she actually
They
mean
mean it.
something?
Probably never find out. Anyway,
Probably never
the other
find
one is Pinkie Pie Swear got a new chapter. Yes, because I said last week there's 2 chapters, but a third one popped up. So a new chapter beyond that, and then finally it's epilogue. It's done.
I should probably actually read
I
that.
think the ending
again.
kind of felt a little fast, in a sense. It just kind of felt other things kind of came together a little too quickly. Didn't feel like it really worked well, especially since it tried to at least follow a little, mostly with Rainbow Rocks. It just kind of felt like it moved really fast in those last few chapters. So, yeah, I mean, I think there's kind of some implied time skips is the thing, part of the problem. So it's like, wait, particularly between the last chapter and the epilogue, there's like an implied time skip. So,
Oh, yeah, it's a bit interesting.
so it's still an all right fix. So, yeah, it's done though. So, no more of that, I guess, popping up. Unless there's a sequel or something that turns out to be okay. Who knows?
Who knows? So yeah, I think that
wraps up this episode, which was
this incredibly short episode.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
maybe
It happens.
That's
It
actually a
happens.
good thing. Who knows?
Yeah. So yes, if you like what you heard, maybe not much to hear in this one, but if you like what you heard and you want to hear more future past episodes,
Longer episodes.
longer, yes, I think this is going to be one of our shortest.
Here's some breaking news, though. Citra's 360's account has made it through DeviantArt's ban system.
They actually unbanned someone?
His account is back.
His account is back. Hooray. I love his art.
Yep, 28 weeks. 28 weeks later.
28 weeks later. Oh boy. Breaking news. Yeah, because someone had actually reported his account for
Some nonsense.
yeah, I think it was inappropriate content.
Lame.
And it's like, I've never drawn that.
Yeah.
So yeah, yay, it's back! Hooray! Anyway, breaking news. That'll extend this episode a little bit longer. If you liked what you heard and want to hear more past future episodes, hopefully longer than this one will be, you can find all of our episodes at pony411.libsyn.com. That's Libsyn. Make sure you spell it right. You can also find us on iTunes. Just search for Pony411 and subscribe and all that sort of fancy stuff. You can also find us on Stitcher.com or use their app. Search for us, find us. Yay. You You can also find us on YouTube, youtube.com/2411. Go subscribe to us there. Leave us comments and such on our episodes. You can also listen to us on Ponyville FM. We air there every Tuesday at 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern. So tune in if you aren't listening to us there already. If you would like to contact us, you can email us. We are pony411podcast@gmail.com. You can also find us on Facebook, facebook.com/pony411. Post news whenever we release an episode and such like that. So like us there and whatnot. You can also follow us on Twitter. We're at pony411. So follow us there. Tweet us. We tweet. Sometimes. Usually. About DuckTales.
Woohoo!
DuckTales. We are... What was the term?
Switching fandoms.
We're not switching fandoms yet. We're cautiously optimistic. Because we don't know exactly what format.
Yeah. CG live action.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Then we won't switch fandoms if that's the case. It's horrible. So, yes. We shall see. But, yes, if you would like to contact us individually, I am at Alca7raz with an underscore at the end, 7 instead of a T, and he is at Nemesis Prime 1. So you can follow us each individually. I sort of used mine. He uses his more than I do.
Yes.
So, tweet us. We will respond.
Yes.
Possibly.
Unless you're a jerk.
Unless you're a jerk. We don't like jerks. So, yeah.
We're waging a one-man war against show staff in this fandom.
Yeah, I don't think
I might respond if it's funny enough.
I might respond if it's funny enough, yes. Yeah, I don't think we need to say who we're referring to there. Anyway, that brings us to the end of the episode. So, hopefully we'll have something set up for next week.
Yeah. Don't forget to set your clocks forward.
Right, that is happening. I totally forgot. I hate daylight savings time.
You lose an hour of sleep.
Until then, remember, please pony responsibly. Everfree Northwest has announced a handful of community guests as well as their call. Let me try that again. Everfree Northwest has announced a handful of community... I am having issues with this line. Let me try this one more time. Yes, I think this is going to be one of our shortest.
Now, if you dawdle like that.
Don't open up this little... It's going to be even shorter than it normally is.